So, first time out, 2021, Spring Bear, Oregon.
Gonna do a little hike in, a little bike in. Get after it. We're gonna spend dang near 72 hours behind some gates in an area that we saw a lot of activity last year. So we're just gonna get back there and set up camp and stay.
Yeah, we're changing everything up this year. Getting behind gates, finding areas where we can camp in still, be legal and camp. Mainly it's all public land. There is a little bit of some private timber companies scattered throughout. So we'll be camping on the public and hunting the private. We're probably going to be about 4 miles in our camp. So 72 hours behind this gate right here. See if we can turn up a bear and get one down. Just stay tuned.
Yeah.
So we're here at our camp. This is gonna be our camp. Right here up on this landing. Next 3 days, she'll be home. Cody's already on the prowl.
Couldn't have picked a nicer day, I'll tell you what. Got a little weather supposed to roll in tomorrow, but as far as setting up camp and getting settled, couldn't ask for a better day. Yeah, this was a real productive area last year. I think we ended up seeing, was it 2 or 3 different bears in this area? So hopefully it's just as good this year. Still early in the season, so we really don't have super high hopes as far as seeing a lot of action, but hey, if there's a chance, we'll be out here chasing them, trying to get our eyes on something or another. So here it's midday, like 1 o'clock, and we came back to camp here and figured we'd set up the teepee tent and get the wood stove all set up and cut some wood, get some dry wood gathered up. They're calling for rain early AM, so if we don't get prepared here in a hurry, we could be cold and wet. Unfortunately, we haven't really found a reliable water source, so when you pack in 4 or 5 miles, you got to kind of have a game plan for some water reserves. We've found some puddles we can filter out, but we're hoping for something a little bit more abundant. The mud puddles are not going to cut it when we're sawing logs and splitting wood, so kind of have to make sacrifices, a little dehydration for warmth. But no, we can get down in these bottoms and find some creeks, but it's just gonna exert a lot of energy to get down there and do that. So we'll try to poke around here a little bit more and see if we can't find some good water. There we go.
I think Cody's gonna do some 300-yard shooting here, and then take a little break and go out for the last couple hours. Stay tuned.
Little backcountry gourmet meal here. Little sharp white cheddar Tillamook cheese and my flour tortilla.
It's more like a backcountry quesadilla, dude.
Backcountry quesadilla.
If you let it sit there long enough, it might melt.
Oh yeah.
So what you got there?
Little condensed dehydrated milk for my cereal in the morning. We got some trail mix, hot cocoa, granola, flour tortillas, and some peanut butter. The ultimate meal. Nope, still not melted.
Cody's got a brand new toy.
Yeah, the B14 Hunter. Hopefully we can put it to work this weekend. Running a Vortex Razor HD Light Hunter scope. Yeah, it's pretty nice setup actually. The action's real smooth on these rifles. Chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor, that is, 24-inch barrel. It was shooting sub MOA groups out of the box pretty much.
Slow day. Real slow day. Got some deer way over here. 4. Looks like a doe and 3 fawns. It's the only action.
Yeah.
It's about what, an hour and a half long? only bit of water around. Period. Unless you want to go drink out of a fire
Watering hole.
or what they use for putting out fires.
Is that your only bottle?
Well, that other one's full. What do we got?
Here we're over here filtering water and filling up our water bottles just over this ridge here. Good. Looks like we got a good bear down here, down in the valley.
Coming closer too, buddy. There's two of them. I don't know if that's south.
We were just over down the ridge there. I just had this gut feeling like we needed to go and hunt the way back. Luckily it paid off. Looks like there's 2 bears down there, so we're gonna be real careful here. There's a good chance it might be a sow and a cub, so we really don't want to mess with that too much. Yeah, after looking closer, it definitely is a sow and a cub. Looks like the cub is a little bit bigger, might be a 2nd-year cub, but I don't really feel comfortable taking the sow at this point. About 6:45. We haven't seen anything, nothing all day. Sort of have a weather system coming in. It's supposed to rain overnight, so I don't know if that's getting them up, moving around, or just evening hour, but they're up moving now.
So, try and get them on here for you guys. So we got Mama right there, and Sal, or baby, is over there. And it's definitely a 2-year-old cub. So legally, you could, but
Ethically, I won't.
that's not how we roll. You want to just man the heat? That door hasn't came out yet. Let me see how big it is. odds are it's a sow and a cub.
She's not even that big either.
No, she's not. That's a nice color though.
Yeah, jet black. Nice color.
Let's see if we can find. Should put eyes on that one. He looks kind of big, dude.
Don't tempt me.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to tempt you. But look how big the shoulders are. Ears are pretty big though.
Ears are big. Definitely a second year cub.
This is now called the watering hole.
The watering hole. This is why I think everybody should have a spotting scope and a phone scope, is because you can make good judgment calls on animals that are questionable. I mean,
It is your first day. And we've been in that drainage before.
yeah, they're not in the best spot.
No, I'd be honest with you, I'd rather bring them up than go through that drainage again.
It's really gray in the face.
I saw that. She's not left them have a lot of brown. So last year we were in this timber all through here, and massive amounts of bear sign. Like, they are all over this hillside right here. So it was only a matter of time before we knew we saw a bear come into this clear cut. Right there. So we still got about 45 minutes of light left. We're gonna, since they're moving, we're gonna work our way back towards camp and maybe come across a boar. Get it done. Opening day for Way Out West. Well, day one.
She almost ate.
Yeah. Day one.
Yeah, that concludes our day one adventure.
Not quite.
Almost.
Food.
Food.
We get to go up to our camp, get in our little tent, make a fire, and cook a bag of food.
Mountain houses, here we come.
So yeah, day one, camp's 4 miles in where we were, where she was. That's about five and a half. And so no one's back here. Haven't seen a soul behind gates, putting the footwork in, finding bears, just not the right ones. Maybe tomorrow will be our day. Got deer all over the place, deer running up that hill up there. Alright, see you guys later, back at camp.